Hey everyone, welcome one, welcome all, and welcome back to my channel. I have a channel message reading for the collective today on Friday. Today I've pulled the card of Vision from my Beltane Oracle deck. This is the card of enlightenment. The passage reads, "To find enlightenment, seek nowhere, for it lives within you." So some of you may be doing a lot of research about the occult, about spirituality, about astrology. You're taking steps to further know about yourself, to dive deeper into your psyche. Some of you may also take an interest into shadow work. When I see the word vision, I'm hearing, the word spiritual vision in relation to the third eye chakra. Some of you may be having visions or experienced having visions in the past. Okay, I'm hearing the word premonition. Some of you may have premonitions in your sleep. Your dreams may be important at this time. Be very mindful of what kind of dreams you're having at this time. Because with the card Astaroth, King of Pentacles, from my Goetia deck, you see this figure is surrounded by several books to their right. So some of you may have been doing a lot of research, are very inspired to do a lot of research when it comes to the occult, when it comes to witchcraft or astrology or spirituality. We have Venus and Leo in the third house, so you're very drawn to expressive communication. You tend to gravitate towards people that are, very witty and expressive and magnetic when it comes to their communication style, because we have card number 8 from my White Light Oracle deck, Bath Call. And this is the card of following your true inner voice, of having a voice that needs to be heard and shared with the collective. Some of you may have have some spiritual wisdom to share with the collective through your messages. That can also be a call to, share your wisdom with the world. So let's read the passage of Vision from my Beltane deck. Card number 43, Enlightenment. Now's the time to retreat into the inner workings of your own being. The answers you seek are found within your inner knowing, or the part of you that does not speak with words. You are being guided to feel your way through your situation rather than using logic or reason. You may not understand the feelings you have at first, but your soul knows and will continue to guide you to where you cannot see with your physical eyes. Now is not the time for action. Now this is a time to be still, meditate, visualize, and spend time with yourself, preferably in nature. Pulling vision means it's time to start relying on your own knowledge and advice. Seek others for counsel, but strain the words of others through your intuition. Feel it and try it on to see if it truly aligns with your soul. Vision guides you to go with the flow. Much like a sudden vision, you must allow your inner being to show you where it needs to go. Dreams, daydreams, and fantasies hold significant meaning during this time. Okay, confirmation from what I said about some of you may be having, dreams and visions, to pay attention to your dreams. But yes, some of you have been just delving deep into your subconscious, finding out more about yourself, why you do the things you do, why you think the way you do, healing parts that haven't been processed yet. So this is also a call, like if you haven't been doing shadow work, you should definitely work on, sitting with yourself and analyzing the parts of your personality that you don't really acknowledge, or parts of yourself that you keep hidden. And also a time to ground yourself, because we have these like little flower beings surrounded in the card. I'm also thinking about the fae too, nature spirits. Some of you may be drawn to like fae, to the fae folk and elemental and nature spirits. Let's get some more messages for the collective. Ooh, okay. Yes, because doing so, following your dreams, paying attention to your dreams, going on this path of spiritual enlightenment will bring to you inner power. This card was flew out sideways, so this is the active principle. You're actively becoming empowered with going through the spiritual journey. Let it be known, no will or desire is more powerful than I embodied. Yeah, so you're definitely being, there's like the spiritual upgrade that I'm hearing. A spiritual upgrade of the mind, because we see this sun-like halo emanating from the woman's head in the picture. Okay, yeah, definitely. This is awesome. Oh, I love having good readings. But yes, the spiritual enlightenment that you're receiving, you're being able to tap into hidden gifts that you weren't able to tap into previously. Yeah, gifts of the mind, telepathy. Yeah, when I look at this card, I'm hearing the word telepathy. So let's look at inner power, card number 20. Some of you may be a life path 2, some of you may be a life path 7 or life path 8. Or the numbers 2, 7, and 8 might be significant to you. Okay. So for the card of inner power, unleashing. Magic is what happens when you're settled into your power, and that radiates from your soul. You shine so bright that the universe sees itself reflected in you. To be a great manifester, you must also allow your magic to unfold within your spirit without limitation or hesitation. You have pulled inner power because there is a force within you that you have held back for too long. To access this power, you must learn to trust in your sacred gifts. Okay. So this is what the reading is coming into. The spiritual journey is helping you accept your spiritual gifts. Some of you may have tried to run away from your spiritual gifts. Some of you may have tried to, play down your spiritual gifts, or, your encounters with the supernatural. Spirit is wanting you to admit to yourself, to confront the fact that you do have these gifts, that you don't have to run away from it or be afraid of having these spiritual gifts. That spirit is here to help you and guide you through this new development, this new upgrade that you're going through. Because we have Beth Call, which again, this is the voice, the sacred divine voice, a voice that needs to be heard. So let's read the full passage of this too, because I've been forgetting to read that part. Okay. Eschew complicated explanations as you seek the simplicity of the deepest truth of your heart. Gently but firmly cast aside in which does not resonate as being true for your heart. You have a powerful voice which can foster healing and wisdom on our planet. This reading is seeing this card in a reading is an inner spiritual call that requires a leap of faith. Let go of fear and control-based approaches. You have a voice that is true and needs to be acknowledged. Okay, more confirmation. This oracle indicates a time of confusion is swiftly coming to an end. The oracle also encourages you to practice your power of discernment. So that's where the vision card comes in. You're learning to discern truth from ego. If a point of view lowers your vibration, makes you feel negatively about yourself or another, increases your confusion, or makes matters seem more complicated, it is likely to be an ego-driven viewpoint. To consider what you might be able to learn from the viewpoint, you need to settle yourself on a more authentic spiritual ground. So that's why some of you in the collective were called to go on a spiritual journey, to find a path that, just is really aligned to you and to your soul's genetic makeup. Because what works for some people might not work for others. What a path meant for you may not be a path meant for somebody else. Okay. This is interesting. Okay. Oop. Let's get a closing message for the collective. Oh, okay. There we go. And we have magnetism of Eros. Card number 1. Eros. A Greek figure, a Greek deity associated with love and Aphrodite. Some of you may have been drawn to Aphrodite or Ares. If you're interested in working with any deities or do any, deity work, when I see this card, those are the figures I think of. Okay, but yeah, going through this journey, your magnetism, like your spiritual magnetism, is increasing. Like, your energy is getting stronger and people are becoming more, pulled to the energy that you're emanating. Because we have, aligned with the inner power, this halo around her head. She's like sending out like this signal, like this telepathic signal around her head, almost like as if she's like calling upon her tribe, like calling upon people, like sending a beacon, a signal. That's what the magnetism of Eros kind of reminds me of. So, card number 1 is about trusting in your heart and what your heart yearns for without concern about how it will manifest. Take steps towards that which moves your heart. Reach out for what your soul wants and needs. Allow yourself to be vulnerable, for only then you can be truly held. That which appears out of reach or unavailable to you is closer than you realize. This card is all about our soul's fascination with that which appears different or calls to us on a deep level. So, following your soul, following your heart, your dreams, is definitely another point of this reading. This oracle indicates that your heart is being called in a particular path or way in life. It may not make logical sense, but to honor the call of the heart is to honor the needs of the soul. So with this journey, you're asked to, follow what you're being pulled to do, to not deny yourself what you're meant to be doing. If you have a desire, if you've always had a desire to, like, let's say, be a gardener or be a veterinarian or be an artist, well, now's the time to follow that calling, to follow that yearning. Some of you may have like yearned to do a certain, occupation, but kind of felt discouraged, kind of felt, what's the word I'm looking for? Not just discouraged, but also almost fearful about embarking on that path. Maybe some people may have told you that it wasn't the most practical path to follow, that you'll never, make it, you'll never be able to accomplish anything if you decide to go, off their predestined path for you. But Spirit is saying that the calling from your soul's giving out a beacon. Your soul is following a beacon. And the path that's calling you is something that you're meant to do. The call of the heart can lead you into unknown and intriguing territory. It can feel liberating, but also unsettling. As you let go of known worlds and reach for the unfamiliar, following such a path will bring a fresh influx of energy and expand your understanding of yourself, your life path, and your higher purpose. Eros is a Greek word for love. On a spiritual level, Eros is our passionate, open, engaged love for life. We need to embrace life. By acknowledging and healing our suffering, we can find the courage and wisdom to live more fully. So some of you, it just brings back to the point I was talking about, needing to have the courage to go forth and follow your own soul's journey, your own soul's path, because what's meant for somebody else might not be meant for you, and what's meant for you may not be meant for somebody else. This oracle brings the message that life has particular gifts to share with you. This oracle indicates that a path is opening up for you. It may not be the easiest way forward, but when your heart leaps at the prospect of it, know something truly special is unfolding for you. Through that pathway, trust where your heart is leading you. Trust the vision. That's what I'm hearing. Trust the vision. Trust the process. Everything doesn't have to make sense right now at this moment. You don't have to know everything right now at this moment, because Spirit, your spirit guides, the universe, whoever you want to believe in, has a plan for you. All you have to do is just go along with it. But that's all I'm getting for the reading today. If you like my reading, you know what to do. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time. And goodbye. Love you guys. Later.